Alright. Down the mountain we go.
Sarabas. Man, they were dicks in Inquisition. In Trespasser, you had a Sarabas and you're like, oh shit.
For some reason, I think these guys were supposed to spawn when we were going up the mountain. But they waited until we were back down. But we can't very well leave them alive. Just past this loading screen. Just past this loading screen is a boss fight. After a cutscene. And a new loading screen. It's pretty nice. Very shiny.
Oh, that's cool.
Let's get this over with, Canary, before your assassins find us. Already I regret agreeing to spare them.
I have chosen my path. That choice should not...
Bashera! I am here to facilitate your deal with the Empress. Nothing more.
Pretty cool looking guy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, names, Your Grace.
It says, fuck you.
What
And the Duke, with no imagination, has to ask what a list of names mean.
We expected the formula for black powder, dreadnought plans, a map of Cunandar, anything. This is useless. Your Grace. Ah, the Ferelden. You just keep turning up.
Something was odd about that guard. He just had the scrolls.
You have a lot of cheek, you insolent little wench.
Talus.
I said I would stop you, Salit.
And I said I would slay you if you tried.
If anyone is to do any slaying, it will be me.
That didn't even really hurt him. But that did.
Kill them all! You should never have come here!
This is the boss fight. It's
You invited me!
something. Because Duke Prosper teleports around while his wyvern is above, putting and spitting down venom.
So the bad soup you gave it doesn't do anything, or it does?
It does.
Oh, okay.
That's in phase 2 of it.
Ah.
Because periodically throughout this one, he's up there spitting down,
Don't kill her!
and then the Kunari that are fighting the guards will end up getting killed. So those guards join the fight, you have to kill them, all killing Prosper while dodging the venom. It was quite a mess.
Too bad you can't kick him off.
Yeah. Invisible walls keep them up. Sadly. Oh, yeah. Prosper has explosive arrows. They become much more prominent later. All you gotta do in this first phase is attack Prosper down to 50% of his life, and you trigger the next one.
I got puked on.
And what they don't tell you is the venom doesn't look like it does any damage. It does something much worse. It actually reduces your max HP.
Ugh.
Yeah. I found out that the hard way when I tried re-recording this because I forgot to change armors, and boy, I did not care about that poison at all. Until the last part where I killed myself. Because using the pulse that drains your HP for every take of damage was not fun at that point. But being hit with the green stuff means Leopold comes down at you, and giving the bad soup to Leopold will actually, when he first jumps down, cause him to be stunned for about 5-10 seconds. So it helps out a little bit.
See, you know, this is the kind of shit you need. You need a wyvern with a saddle on it that you can ride. Like Karagor's in the Lord of the Rings game. I can't think of the name.
War in the North? Or
No, the one with Talion. That came out not too long ago. The Assassin's Creed.
Shadows of Mordor?
Yes.
Get to see a little bit of how Talus is right here in fighting when you're actually controlling her. Because she actually throws knives and can cover the distance for melee combat. All with the same, well, roughly the same damage. But Leopold at 50% and
Yeah, the grappling chain in Inquisition was like the best addition. Because you could cover ground to close it.
Here's a much more prominent use of explosive arrows. And now we have to fight both the Duke and Leopold together. Be careful. Explosions hurt.
Damn.
And he still shoots the green stuff at you, but now you can make him run off the cliff for free damage. They did do some pretty nice boss fights for the DLCs. Much better than, well, I won't say all of them, because the one at the end of Act 2 is quite good, depending on what you do. if you would have noticed there, my HP was going down in about probably eighths every couple of seconds when I turned on that aura. That's the poison.
Don't stand in it.
But it's really hard not to. It just gets all over the place. And there are about 3 different patterns for the explosive arrows on the ground that he can do. It's just finding the safe spot.
Gift, dear friends.
Can he hurt himself with those things, or?
He does not come down till it all exploded.
Ah. What a pussy!
It is rather unfortunate that you don't have that opportunity.
Because that'd be cool if you could, like, bait him into it.
The enemies that do spawn when he does that, though, can be hurt by it. So it does have friendly fire. It's just, he doesn't come down until it's finished.
We will show you the strength of
Oh. This is... Him doing this, though, is definitely his most annoying attack. Simply because you can't hurt him for a while.
He's got iframes. Oh yeah, that did some work.
Not much, but it's a fair, decent amount of damage to him.
Talus ate shit.
Yep. And because that, you know, him marking someone causes him to charge at them, and that hurts when it hits them, you will definitely want to switch and drag them away.
Ole!
keep
And
away from me. The
here we have switched into the armor we picked up from the vault.
All of you will die screaming. I swear it.
And who is going to tell her?
You wouldn't dare.
Wouldn't I?
Fucking Orlesians.
They never learn.
Atash Varinkata. If the Duke only knew what he nearly had in his grasp. Thank you. There's no way I could have done this without your help.
What is the scroll?
This is a list of agents throughout Thetis. Kinari, like myself.
Which anybody with deductive reasoning could have probably figured out.
Yeah, like,
Some have even left a Qun behind. But if this list
That's why the Duke getting upset doesn't make much sense. But at the same point,
the Arcune believes
Orlesians don't have a lot of imagination in that fashion.
I couldn't let this happen.
Maybe those agents should be discovered.
I believe in the Qun, but I am not doing this to protect the Kinari. The list doesn't distinguish innocent from guilty. It doesn't show the friends, lovers, children who... Nobody should have it.
You didn't mention that Salit was a friend of yours.
He trained me.
And here's
I suppose
story amnesia,
He saved me.
because
I owed him.
pretty sure she was talking about Salit training her in the jail cell.
I get some payback for everything you've put me through.
Are you sure about that?
What do you think?
Right. Very sure. Got it. Here.
But sadly,
That was going to be the
No.
height of the many.
we don't get to
While I'd go off and find Salit and be back
hit
before
anyone else in the
was wiser.
face.
I suppose nothing ever goes like we plan, does it? Take care of yourself, Hawk.
No matter what option there, you end up getting
Sometime.
a jewel and she leaves.
Yes. You haven't seen Talus since that day.
A safe assumption, given her nature.
And who is left to appease Olay after a duke's murder at the hands of the champion of Kirkwall?
Prosper invited it by dealing with Talvashoth, possibly under orders from Empress Celine. Imagine the scandal if that was known.
If you believe a Kunari agent.
Well, that's the difficult part, isn't it? I don't know why Hawk helped Talus. I suppose the elf did have her nose. Whatever the reason, I doubt it's the last we've seen of her.
And Talus was never heard from again.
Again, until Inquisition, where you find a letter to her.
Yep. That's the entirety of the DLC right there. Just an
Hooray!
act and one mission to go.